Hey guys, we are going to convert from radians to degrees and then degrees to radians. Now, if you're wondering what the heck radians are and where they come from, I'll link a video for you in the corner. And I don't know why you wouldn't want to watch it, just listen to me talk some more. So we are in radians here and we want to convert to degrees. To do that, I'm just going to multiply by 180 over pi. Okay, now remember that when we're talking radians and degrees, 180 and pi are equal to each other. Okay, so that's why we can just go ahead and multiply by that. So I am going to multiply here by 180 over pi. Okay, now when I do that, what is very exciting is the pi's cancel each other out, which is what we want, right? Now I can go ahead and multiply this and then simplify, or I can just simplify up front if I notice anything before I even multiply. So I notice that 4 goes into both 4 and 180. So 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 180 45 times. Okay, so I'm just simplifying first instead of second. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and multiply. So I have 3 times 45, which gives me 135. And on bottom, I'm just left with ones, so I don't need to worry about that. And we were converting to degrees, so I am left with 135 degrees. So 3 pi fourths radians is the same as 135 degrees. All right, let's go ahead and do this again. I am going to multiply by 180 over pi. Okay, again, the pi's cancel. And I end up with 180 over 5, which when I divide that, it ends up being 36 degrees. Look at that. Okay, now we're going the other way. We're starting with degrees and we want to go to radians. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to multiply this time by pi over 180. Okay? So watch what happens when I do that. I'm going to multiply 80 degrees by pi over 180. Okay, so when I do that, I end up with 80 pi over 180. And then I'm going to simplify this fraction down. If you need a reminder on simplifying fractions, I'll link a video for you in the corner. So the way my brain works, I would first divide both the top and the bottom by 10. Which would end up giving me 8 pi over 18. But then those can still be simplified down further. They can both be divided by 2. So I'm going to divide the bottom and the top by 2 and end up with 4 pi on top over 9. So I end up with 4 pi ninths radians. So 80 degrees and 4 pi ninths radians are the same measurement. Okay, now I could write rad here if I wanted to. You'll see that sometimes, but not always. So there you go. Okay, let's go ahead and convert 240 degrees. I'm going to multiply by pi over 180. So when I do that, I end up with 240 pi over 180. Again, I would divide 10 off the top and bottom first and end up with 24 pi over 18. And then I notice 6 goes into both of those, so I would divide the top and the bottom by 6 and end up with 4 pi on top and 3 on the bottom. So 240 degrees is the same as 4 pi thirds radians. All right, I hope this made sense. Thanks.